Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's quick tip. I'm Chris, and I'm here with Mike. And today we'll be talking about how to print a color library in Ergosoft. So, Mike, let's say I'm an Ergosoft customer. I'm using a Swatchbook library or a brand color library, and I want to be able to provide my customer with a physical sample of all of the colors I can achieve. So, my whole library on Fabric, send it out to existing or potential customers. How can we do that in Ergosoft?
Sure. To do that, let's jump into Swatchbooks real quick. So this is your Swatchbooks that you were talking about. Um, if we open that up, we get our Swatchbook list. So to print it, all you have to do is hit Create Job here on the bottom. I'm not going to do that just yet. I'm going to show you the options because in print options here, there are a lot of options to customize the way that the chart is generated. For instance, we have the size of the color field. So the actual size of the patch or the swatch when it prints, how large is it going to be? You can make that as large as you want or as small as you want. The distance horizontal is the distance um, left and right, how far apart the patches are. And the distance vertical is how far apart the patches are up and down vertically. We also have a bunch of fonts in here, as you can see. So your chart, when it's generated, will have a title. This is the size, the font of the title, which is basically just the title um, of the swatch book. And then you also have down here, you have label font. That's the size of the label. For instance, the label of each swatch color, and the CMYK or the LAB in this case, because we're in swatch books, the LAB values. So that's the size of those values. We also have font resolution. 200 is a pretty good standard, but we also have how many colors per row. So for instance, if you have 25 colors, you can do 5 and you'll have a nice 5 by 5 grid. I'm just going to leave this at 5. That's fine for now. And let me jump back up here to info field. Info field is kind of a customizable option. For instance, let's do, fabric samples, A, right? So you could do this and hit OK. And then now you hit create job and you'll see that it will create a nice grid of all of our colors. And if we zoom in here a little bit, you see that it has Ergo main, that's the title I was talking about. Fabric samples A, that's the variable that I typed in. So for instance, you could have fabric samples A and print it. And you could print it again with B and C and D, and you could sublimate those maybe on different fabrics. So then you know that all of the different fabric options are on, all the different color options are on all of the different fabric options. And as you can see, it has the title of the color here, and it has the LAB value of each color as well below it. And that's kind of how you do it. And it's all customizable. So if you're trying to make some, a nice option, nice sample to send to your customers, you can always customize these however you want to do that. So this is swatch books. Let me show you named colors. It's basically the same thing. So let's go into named colors. We have our same list. And as you'll see, the options that I set carry over. So that print options is the same for swatch books and named colors. I'm gonna change something here just to show you. Maybe let me change the title to pretty large, like 75, just to show you the difference there. And maybe we'll set this to 2 just to show you the difference. We'll hit OK. We'll hit create job, and you'll see now it's only 2 wide, right? So it's a vertical sample. And at the top, pretty large, you can see it says printer 1 jersey mesh, right? So that's basically just how you can customize it. And yeah, that's how you do it basically with the print options here.
Okay, great. So you can completely adjust the size of the patches, the size of the font. You can put your customer's name in the info field and really ensure that you have a sample library that's configured exactly how you want to have it. Excellent. That's great, Mike. Very helpful. Thank you. that will do it for today's quick tip. Thanks for watching, everyone, and please contact us if you have any questions.